A country of cultures. Hello and welcome. Today we're going to learn about the different cultures that make up the United States and how that helps to make all our communities better. As I'm sure you already know, the United States is a rich and diverse cultural society. What does that mean? It means that our communities have all been made more interesting over time, thanks to the many different groups of people that live here. Immigrants help our country grow, and they also enrich our culture with the customs they bring. A custom is a way of doing something that is shared by many people. A custom could be special to people in a family, like a birthday celebration. Or it could be shared by many people in a country, like a Thanksgiving dinner. How do we learn the customs of other countries? Most often, we learn from our neighbors, our friends, and our friends' families. For example, have you ever eaten chips and salsa? Or tacos? These foods came to America from Mexican immigrants sharing their customs. When a custom is shared between children, parents, and grandparents, it becomes part of their family's heritage. Something like a recipe, a skill, or even a memento can become part of a family's heritage when it's shared between family members, both past and present. You may have a friend whose family's heritage teaches them how to make a certain recipe or maybe how to fish. Customs are part of a family's heritage that is passed down from one generation to the next. A generation is a group of people that were all born around the same time. You and your friends are part of one generation. We may not realize it, but culture is part of our everyday life in ways that we may not even be aware of. Today, we'll look at the cultural influences we can see in art, architecture, music, dance, sports, stories, and celebrations. African art often uses bright colors as well as flat shapes. Some African American artists were inspired by these ideas and made them part of their painting styles. A good example is the well-known American artist Jacob Lawrence. This is how ideas from Africa became part of the American culture. Our political system of democracy was first invented in ancient Greece. It seems only fitting that when our government buildings were first designed, they were modeled in the Greek style of architecture. The building's designers, or architects, wanted to use the Greek style of architecture to honor Greek ideas about government, democracy, and freedom. See how alike the Supreme Court building and the Parthenon in Athens, Greece are? Here are even more buildings based on Greek architecture. There's no easier way to appreciate cultural influences in our country than to see the many kinds of celebrations here in the United States. We have many reasons to celebrate, and almost every community celebrates something. Parades, along with county and state fairs, are common ways we celebrate the different groups and cultures in our communities. Many ethnic groups have their own annual celebrations to keep their culture alive. A powwow is a great way to learn about Native American culture. It won't be surprising to know that a powwow is a gathering involving dancing and music. The 4th of July is a uniquely American celebration that is held every year, also called Independence Day. It's usually celebrated with picnics, barbecues, parades, and of course, fireworks. Other countries also have national celebrations. The French celebrate Bastille Day, the day the French Revolution began. Mexicans love to celebrate Cinco de Mayo to commemorate an important victory over France more than 200 years ago. They also celebrate the Day of the Dead, a time to honor and remember their ancestors. Celebrations are a great way to share our heritage and embrace the many cultures that blend together in friendship. This multifaceted culture we now enjoy has been made so much richer by the many contributions of the people who live here and call the United States home. Thanks for joining us today. Bye for now.